My name is Adrian Card.
If I were to say, what does it mean to be a woman in thinking of the women that helped shape your life? What comes up about that?
I come from a family of a lot of really strong women, both sides, my mother's side and my father's side. One example, my great grandfather had a sister who was a force of nature, and she got pulled over by a cop one day, and this is probably in the 40s. And the cop went around and got into the passenger side of her car and sat down, and she floored it and drove him clear across the county and made him get out of the car and said, "Don't ever do that to another woman ever again." And he said, "Well,
Oh,
how am I going to get back?" And she said, "That's not my problem." So I always thought of her as a really strong woman and influence. I feel like there have been a lot of strong women in my life who've inspired me. I feel almost sometimes like it might be easier to navigate as a stronger woman like that than as a gay man.
right.
I think there are things you can get away with as a woman that you wouldn't get away with as a gay man, and vice versa.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we all, I was even thinking about that. Like, women have particular vulnerabilities that men might not have, but they have particular vulnerabilities.
Yeah, but the other side of it is being a gay man, there is no cultural expectation of masculinity from me. So it's very liberating.
Ooh, tell me
I,
more about that. That's kind
yeah,
of
well, I've
interesting. I've
always
never
joked
thought about
around that
that.
the best part of being gay is you can use a sewing machine and power equipment like a backhoe or a bulldozer because nobody cares. It's not like you're forced into this role of masculinity that
Okay.
boys are groomed for from an early age. Um,
Interesting.
yeah, and to build on that, for a long time, for most of the 20th century, it's been okay for in 21st century for girls to aspire to traditionally masculine occupations, which is great. But the flip side doesn't hold true. Like if a little boy wants to put on a dress and go to school, that's not okay. In the same way, it's okay for a girl to wear jeans to school. Message is that girls aren't equal to boys, and it's not okay for a boy to be like a girl.
It means to be a woman is far more nuanced than these ideas of polarities that exist. You're
Yep.
all of this or you're not very this. And I think the reason why I keep wanting to talk about this is because I've been told repeatedly in my life that I need to be more feminine. And it's bothered me, you know, as a woman who is perceived in a certain way by the outside world. I have been challenged by the ways in which I keep being told to behave.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. I totally get that.
That,
I think that it's the same kind of thing. There's this broad range of female behaviors from ultra feminine to very masculine. And I think people go back and forth in between, and there's something beautiful about all of them.
right. Now let's hope for that for men too. Let's move into that with men.
Yeah, that would be great. Um, but I think we have a long ways to go. I mean, it's